actually. Because I was getting really institutionalised. I didn't want to leave. I just felt safe there. It was what I knew, and we'd got that far.
Well, and every day you must be like, it's because I'm here, why change it if it's working?
Exactly. Yeah. So they were great. They said, look, start doing little day trips home. So you can go home for a few hours and then you can come back to the hospital in the evening. So I did that a few times, and then getting in my own bed, I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. And so after a few days, and I was on 26 weeks, and obviously my niece had been born at 26 weeks. I'd seen a positive outcome from that.
Yeah.
And I felt like we had a real fighting shot. So,
Was this your sister who'd given?
Yeah, Eloise.
So had your mum had any?
No, and actually what me and my sister had were unrelated.
How?
Yeah, my sister got an infection, and my sister has I think it's called like a bicornate uterus. So when she had her little girl, the doctor said, you have the smallest uterus I've ever seen in my entire life.
Wow.
So that's not my issue. They don't know really what my issue is.
But it's interesting that you had that experience of seeing someone else go through it.
I know.
And someone really close to you.
Just as well. So Eloise was born in the December. My little boys were born the following December.
So when it got to a certain point in the pregnancy, did you feel like you'd seen her born, you'd seen that successful story, so there was more hope?
Yeah, I think so. And like statistically at 26 weeks, there's more hope. That it's so mad. When from sort of 23, each day is so crucial. Half a day is crucial. Yeah. So you then get to 24 and the stats change massively. You get to 26, the stats change hugely. And then by 28, it's almost as much as full term. Yeah. Like it's not far off. So literally each day is just so important when you're fighting to keep them in. Yeah. So yeah.
What was it like when you eventually were home then, and that was where you were? Did you still have to go in quite regularly?
Yeah, for checks and stuff. Yeah, it was still horrible. Yeah. I lay flat for another 10 weeks at home. Yeah, it was still terrifying.
Was it more difficult to just lie down at home?
Do you know what everyone asks, like, was it difficult? And honestly, it wasn't, not even a little bit. When you've been faced with a doctor telling you that you are going to birth your children and they're going to die and then be put on you, you would do anything on this earth to not have to live that. Yeah. Honestly, I just didn't, I would have done anything. So to lie down, I was like, yeah, I can lie down. I can do that. So yeah, it was fine. Yeah. It was just fine. Because I knew that it would be worth it if we got there.
Yeah, because the alternative just wasn't.
It just wasn't even, I couldn't bear it. I couldn't even bear it, yeah.
So heading towards the end.
Yeah.
What was that bit like? I mean, it must have been massive getting to 28 weeks, 30 weeks, like every week.
It was, and it just never ended. So just as I got discharged, they then found fluid.